Hi, everyone. Pinterest has a thing called annotations, which are basically keywords and phrases that Pinterest has assigned to a pin. So it's not the keywords that you put into your title and description. These are keywords and identifiers that Pinterest has assigned to the pin to talk about what the pin is about. It's a topical thing, and we need to know what those are if you want to help Pinterest understand your pins faster. Up until a couple of weeks ago, you could go into Pinterest Incognito and find the annotations on each pin. And there are a couple tools that will help you do this also. But a couple of weeks ago, Pinterest has started forcing you to sign in. And so you can't go in an unsigned window, except, there are a few ways that you can. But I just want to show you the tool that I use to find this quickly without having to do all kinds of gyrations and trying to get around Pinterest effort to sign everyone in. As I said, there are a couple of tools that I'm aware of, and there are probably more, but the ones that I am an affiliate for are Pin Inspector and Pin Clicks. Both of them give you pretty much the same information. And I use Pin Inspector more because it's just a variety of reasons. It's less expensive, you pay for it once, and you have access to all the updates in the future. And it gives you really good information to get the annotation. So that's the one that I'm going to be using in the demo today, just to show you how to get those annotations without having to go in and do all kinds of tricks. When you open up the Pin Inspector software, it's going to be a smaller window in the middle of your screen. Go up here to the top right and click the middle dot, and that will open it up to fill the screen so that it's maximum size. This red button here on the right closes the whole thing out, and this will minimize it down to the tray at the bottom so that you can open it back up later if you just want to move it out of the way. But I'm going to go over here. I am going to do some more videos about these other things because the keyword tool is great. I love this tool. It's fantastic. So go over here to annotations because that's what I'm talking about today. And the annotations, as I said, are the keyword. Essentially, it's keywords that Pinterest has assigned to your pin to tell Pinterest what the topic is of that pin. It's not necessarily a keyword. Keywords can be annotations. Annotations can be keywords. There can be overlap, but not every keyword is an annotation. Annotations are assigned by Pinterest. Keywords are assigned by you when you make the pin. The first thing you can do with the annotations tool is put in a search phrase. So seashell necklace. We're going to use this as our example. I'm just going to do 20 results, but you can do up to 250 or maybe more. Up to 2,000. That's going to take a while, okay? But you might want to do that. I would just work with 50 at the most to begin with, because you're going to get a lot of information here without having to do 2,000 of them. That's going to give you a lot to search through. And the one thing I will say about any of these tools is that you can kind of go down a rabbit hole with these and waste a lot of time. So keep the numbers small to begin with, and then you can always come back and do more. But just start out slow and work your way up as far as research goes. You do not have to spend a tremendous amount of time doing research with any tool for Pinterest. Get a few good annotations and be on your way. So anyway, put that seashell necklace in and then click search. And up here it's working, and it will go into Pinterest and pull in the annotations that are related to seashell necklace as far as Pinterest is concerned. So that's the important thing, is that these annotations are related to the phrase seashell necklace in Pinterest's opinion. So the first thing you need to do is kind of take a look to see which ones of these would fit your product. So let's say you just have a necklace with a seashell on it, like a real seashell. Okay, necklaces for summer, yes. Gold jewelry for women. If it's not gold, you might want to get rid of it. And I'll go over here to see what the category tree is. So women's fashion, women's jewelry and accessories, women's jewelry, gold jewelry for women. If your seashell necklace is not gold, you can right click on there and just delete this line. So delete selected rows. Oh, I have to select the row first. You can double click on it to select it, or you can check the box. So I am going to delete that row because I don't really need that. Jewelry for school. That says education, school supplies, jewelry for school. That's a weird category tree. And to me, this means that Pinterest isn't quite sure what to do with this, but they do end up with jewelry for school, even though it's under school supplies. That's kind of strange, but sometimes Pinterest doesn't have enough information to really categorize something accurately. It's ending up in jewelry for school, so I'm going to leave that. Okay, ocean themed things. Although, is this really ocean seashell jewelry for school? I don't know. Leave it just because it's a little oddball, but why not? Okay, so ocean themed things. Yes, it's ocean themed, but this is in the home decor category. So again, I'm going to double click on that and delete that because I'm not going to put in home decor. You want to keep going down the list. And this is why I say you don't need to do, 50, 1,000, whatever number of searches. Just do a few. This is how I use the tool. There are many ways to use this tool, but I'm showing you how I use it. And you're just going to choose the lines that do not work. This is DIY. We are selling things. We're not trying to teach people how to make things. So just double click on any line that does not fit your product. When it says not given, then that's a category tree that they haven't really done. And again, that means probably that Pinterest doesn't have enough information about that. It does have some searches. I will leave these because jewelry, seashells, and summer shell necklace. For a seashell necklace, that's pretty accurate. And even though it doesn't have a category tree, I'm going to leave that. And it might work if Pinterest gets more information about it. At this point, I'm not expecting a tremendous amount of traffic from this, but it does say that some people are searching for it. So just do that. Beachy boho accessories for summer. I'm just going to go down here. Shell necklaces, aesthetic, not given. See, that's another thing, not given. Anything that says DIY and crafts, I'm going to get rid of because that's you don't want to teach people how to do things. We're trying to sell things. Ocean girl, I don't even know what that is. Art, so maybe that's a painting or a photograph. Seashell jewelry, that's very accurate. DIY and crafts. And shell decor is home. So I'm going to right click on here. We're going to delete selected rows. Okay, so now we have 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 11 annotations that we're going to work with. So the first thing you can do here, and you can go over here to the right where it says columns, and you can add all this stuff if you want. I don't find word count, character count, last updated. This might be good because what this does is it shows you when Pinterest was last updated this annotation. And if it's a long time ago, then it might not be the best one to choose, but I don't really need that. I could turn it on if I want. The annotation ID, I don't need that. The category tree is interesting to me, and the link is interesting to me. I'm going to show that to you, but these are the only things that I need when I'm looking at this stuff. The first thing I'm going to do is take these keywords and save them to a spreadsheet just so that I have them and I can use them in the future. So we're going to go down here to File, down at the bottom, and there is a way you can click this and you can copy all of them and paste them if you want to do that. But I'm just going to do File and copy all annotations and paste them into my spreadsheet. So now I have a working spreadsheet of annotations that will work for seashell necklaces. And like I said, there are many ways to do this. And the good thing about this tool is that you can use the different parts of it. There's a trends tool, there's a keywords tool, and you can kind of send annotations and keywords back and forth to the different parts of the Pin Inspector tool. But I'll do different videos for that. I'm just doing annotations today, that's all. Now, I don't really need the follower count either, so I'm just going to get rid of that so that it's a little easier to see the whole screen. After I've saved those keywords and I have them in a safe place, so if I delete the screen by accident, that's okay, I'm going to start looking around in here. So let's look at necklaces for summer. And if you click on the link, this will take you to the ideas page. See, this says ideas here. This takes us over to this page on Pinterest, which is the Explore section. Women's fashion, women's jewelry and accessories, women's jewelry, necklaces for summer. And that is exactly what is showing in Pin Inspector: fashion, jewelry and accessories, jewelry, necklaces for summer. So you don't have to go over to Pinterest to see this. You can just go to Pin Inspector and see the whole category tree. It'll tell you everything that you need here, and you don't have to kind of go back and forth. You can if you want to. I am going to go back to Pinterest and show you where else it's pulling from. Related interests are more annotations, essentially. You can click more, and this will show you more related interests. Beachy necklaces, that's a good one. Okay, so you could write all these down, but you don't have to do that. I'll show you in a minute. Necklaces for summer and more. These are related boards. Sometimes this is good to see what people have created boards for that they're putting these pins on, and you can see the names of the boards. These are more pins that are similar, but let's go back to the tool because this gives you everything here, really. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on Pinterest. I'm going to look at this necklaces for summer, and we just saw what it said. Now, if you go up here to the top right, you can click Get Related, and it will open up everything here that was there. See, we see beachy necklaces. This is the stuff that comes from this page in this section. So again, you can just use this tool. You don't have to go back and forth to Pinterest. And if Pinterest won't let you see it because you're signed in, then you can get the information from Pin Inspector. So there's that. You can also get additions. The additions, when you search for necklaces for summer, there will be additions will usually show up in this, like on this page, in little gray bubbles, but there aren't any. So let's see what it says here. There might not be any additions. Additions, it's just extra suggested keywords. Okay, says no additional attached words. So if they do have attached keywords, that will populate down here also. And it just takes care of the whole thing for you. You don't have to go back and forth. It's very easy. You can go through and get rid of things. Cute necklace ideas. See, this is interesting to me that Pinterest has put cute necklace ideas into DIY and crafts. I might use that as a keyword for a necklace, but I don't want to do that if it's going to categorize it in DIY and crafts. I want to just stay to women's fashion and shopping type keywords if I'm selling them. So it's just a good way to see if a keyword is worth using, if an annotation is worth using. And it just makes it so much easier to find the annotations and to not have to go search for things. So let's go back over here and I'll show you how to use the Pinterest, like the one tool. Let's look at this pin. I'm going to grab the pin URL up here on the top of the page. I'm copying that. Let's go back to Pin Inspector. If you go over to pin links, you can enter one pin link per line. Just, you can put more than one in there, but I'm doing this. And then you're going to click search. I am going to clear all this out. To clear all the data, go down here to the bottom right and click clear. If you don't clear it, it's just going to add it to the bottom of your list. And that's fine if you want to do it that way, if you want to save everything. I'm just going to look at what are the annotations on this one pin, essentially is what I'm doing. So let's look at search. We're going to search for this. What annotations has Pinterest put on this one pin? Okay, and let's look at the pin again. It is a picture of someone with metallic fingernails, a lot of kind of festival type necklaces, and there are seashells in there, which is why it's being included in this. So keep in mind that that's what the image is, and this is what Pinterest has said. This is what this pin is about. XOXO jewelry. Is there something in here that says XOXO? There's a starfish. Could be XOXO. Is that the brand? No. So Pinterest might be looking at this starfish and this shell and thinking it says XOXO, and that's an illustration of how they use the images. Shell beads necklace in Coachella fashion. See, if you make this kind of necklace, you might want to put Coachella fashion in your keywords or like in your description. I'm not sure how copyright and trademarks work for that, but if Coachella fashion is an annotation that Pinterest has created and it fits your style, then try it out. But be careful, because anytime you use a trademark, it's a little dicey. The other thing that you can do using the keywords tool is bring keywords in from the keyword tool itself into annotations to see if they are annotations, because a lot of times they are not annotations, even if it's showing up in the Pinterest search bar as a suggested search. That's where you find keywords, not annotations. Annotations are kind of hidden, and that's why this tool is so useful. Annotations are really good to use to help Pinterest understand your pins faster, understand your boards faster, and just get more visibility quicker. Pinterest is a long game, so you can't speed up the process too much, but you can help Pinterest out. And that's really the thing that you want to do with search engines, is help it understand your product, which in this case is your pin, help it understand your product faster. Annotations are a great way to do that. And you can usually find some alternate keywords that you weren't aware of that you can put in to get a wider audience. So sign up for my Pinterest class, link is in the description. Sign up for Pin Inspector, link is in the description. Leave me any questions, and I will talk to you later.